Hey, is that? Not sure if the music, how loud the music is. I might turn it down a bit. Although, oh, no, I'll mute my computer. That will help. Anyway, welcome. This is my second stream. Give me a second, sorry. What I need to do is turn that down. There we go. That's better. Hopefully the music is not too loud. I don't think it is. Let me know if anyone comes in. So this is my second stream. If you saw my first one, you'll know I had a small setup. I've got a proper tripod now, so I can show the whole table off. And today I'm going to play Scholars of South Tigris. Alright, so let's look at the board. Boom. I'm also experimenting with some other stuff, but we'll get to that. Alright, so here's the board. Basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get explore the map, find some old scrolls, bring them to the House of Wisdom, get them translated by our translators, which are over down here, and up here are the translators we can hire. So for example, this one, this Persian scroll, we want to get that translated into Arabic. So how would we do that at the moment? Persian. Yes, so if we, with the translators available at the moment, we could translate it from Persian into Syriac, and then from Syriac to Arabic. So we'd have to go through 2 translators to get that done. And generally that's the goal game. There's a tech tree in the middle here. We can learn about different things. Let's see, let's have a look at the tech tree. Let's open that. Boom. Hopefully that looks good. Alright, so we've got the purple is mathematics, the red is physics, the orange is chemistry, the yellow is philosophy, the green is biology, and the blue is astronomy. So we're going to learn about those 6 subjects, which can get us some points, get us some income benefits. Let's go through the screens we've got. We've got that. Let's see. House of Wisdom. So these 3 at the moment that are available to translate. And the map. These are the ones that we can go exploring for. But at the moment, we want to look at... Alright, I'll show you this. This is my board. I'll explain that as we go. And this is the AI's board, which I'll explain as we go. Oh, actually, what I forgot to do is set him up. So I'm going to play on the second easiest setting, which means he starts at 0 dice. What's it called? The dice average, something like that. And he starts with 1 Persian scroll already translated. I'm gonna find out what that's called. Let's see. That is called the dice sum. Okay. Alright, so at the end of the game, you'll look at which dice he's got, and you'll look at you take the colored dice minus the white dice, and you'll get a number, say 8 colored dice, 6 white dice. Get you a total of 2. If his total is -1, say, then I've won that, and that gives me 2 points, which isn't much. But in a multiplayer game, there's more points on offer. Alright, so let's go back to the main board. Hopefully I'm experimenting with zooming in on the board so you can, because this is pretty big. So we'll see how that works. Alright, so first thing I need to do is look down here and choose one of these translators to make mine. I'm playing purple against red. On the other thing, so I'll choose the translator and it'll also tell me what resources I start with. So I don't know what I want. Syriac to Arabic is good because everything needs to get to Arabic eventually. I might go... I don't know why. I'm going to go with this one. This Greek, Persian, Syriac. This guy speaks. Or writes. So that means I start with this stuff. Boom, let's go. Boom. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yes, there we go. So I start with this stuff. So I start with 6 white dice, 1 blue dice, 4 dice out of my bag into my hand, 2 gold, 2 coins, 1 red worker, and 1 yellow. What was yellow again? Psychology. I move up that tech tree once, so I'm going to do that now. So, that's not what I wanted. There we go. No, yes. So I start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white, 6 white dice, go into my bag, 1 blue dice, okay, I draw 4 of them, 2, 3, 4, okay, I got all white, but that's alright, the blue one will come out eventually, 2 gold, just store up here. I'll put my dice here so you can see them as well. 2 coins. 1 red worker. And I go up on yellow, which gets me a coin. Alright, and then this becomes play raid, which I stick here. Alright, so let's go look at my board. Alright, so 4 main actions are hire a translator, travel the world, go up a tech tree, translate a translate a scroll, and then these two are the same. Another hire and travel, and then over here is a few mini goals to start with, which I'll show you properly. Boom. Boom. All right, so first time I interact with this translator, I'll get a white worker. First time I translate a scroll from the orange housing system, I'll get a red worker. And the first time, and when I get my red, what was red? I forget what that was. Red is physics. When I get the physics technology up to 3, I get an orange dice, which will make some sense as we go. Cool. Wait, why is that red one? So let's start with that little red. Oh, that should be a red worker. That was messed up earlier. Cool. Alright, so I've got my first translator. I've got some short-term goals here. I've got my 4 dice. Roll those. Alright, and we'll go to my first turn. Let's see. There we go. I keep putting, if I lean forward, I get a shadow over. I'm going to try not to do that. Oh, and as part of setup, because I got this starting scroll, which is endgame scoring stuff. I'll get every 2 coins will get me a gold. Every 2 gold will get me a point. And if I still have 6 white dice in my bag, I will lose 3 points. And it's worth 3 points at the top. So every player gets one of those, but the language is different. Mine's Persian. And what else do you need to know? These can go away now. Don't need those anymore. Boom. Boom. So every player will take a starting translator of the 4. But in solo, it's just me, and any neutral ones are the AI's ones, which will go. Start doing that in a minute. All right. So first turn, I've got these hand of cards, and they align with the first 5 technologies. And so when I do an income phase, this is from left to right, they will activate. So what do I want to do? Are there any good things here? Let's see. Boom. Greek, Sanskrit, and Hebrew. I do want to translate something from orange at some point. Sanskrit's probably going to be hard to translate right now. Nobody even speaks Sanskrit currently, so that's not going to go well. This Greek one, I could probably translate that, because my guy speaks Greek into Syriac, and my guy speaks, I can translate Greek to Syriac, and this one speaks Syriac to Arabic. So I could do that right away. I might do that. Oh no, I can't, because all I got is white dice. To translate from here, I'll need a purple dice, or a red dice and a blue worker, which makes purple, and so on. So I can't do that. But if I want to do that, what I need is a blue dice, which is in my bag. And so if I save this red worker, I'll be able to do that later. So for right now, I've got 3 coins, which means I can't come over here and bring them, because I need 3 gold for all of them. So maybe I'll hire a translator. That sounds like an alright idea. So if I hire this guy, did I make a thing for that? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I can't see anything on that. That's alright. But if I hire this guy, he speaks Syriac and Arabic. That means if I hire him, my 2 translators, I'd be able to translate that scroll later with just my own translators. I won't have to hire any of his. So I'm going to do that. So to do that, I need a dice of 5. I've got a 5 here. So go to my board. Boom. If I put a 5 there there on higher. And I usually like to start with the red one because the red one gives you more workers. Boom. So I'm going to do that. So I've got a 5 here. That will let me come back up to here. That will let me take this guy. And then where do I want to put him? I've got 3 gold, so I can put him in any of these empty spots. That cost, except for that one, because that costs 4. So I might put him on. I'm thinking this one because if I use him twice, there's 2 gold there. If I use him twice, he'll retire, which means I get the points out of him. And it costs me 3 gold to hire him there, to give him this room. And I'll get rid of a white dice and I'll gain a blue dice, which I want to do. So I'm gonna put him there. So I put one of my markers on him, and that cost me 3 gold. And I get a blue dice, and I get rid of a white dice. So I'll get rid of this one. Cool. And the blue dice goes into my bag. Alright, that's my turn. So now we go to him. He's got this deck of cards. He draws a card. Alright, so he wants to check how many scrolls are in the Houses of Wisdom. It's currently 3. He wants 5. If there's 5 of them there, he translate 1. If not, he'll go traveling and put 1 into the House of Wisdom. So he's on. We use these to sort of make his decisions. He wants to translate. He wants to collect a Chinese scroll. So we're coming to the map, and hopefully you can see that. I can't. It looks a bit shiny to me, but hopefully it's big enough for you. All right. So are there any Chinese ones? Is the question. Yes, there's 2 of them. So we go by this. He'll take this one. So he takes that, and he'll put that into. Where does he put it? Boom. He's on purple, so he put it into the purple house. Put it there, which means he puts one of his markers there. He's got the most here now, so he puts it there. That will make sense when the scoring card comes up. I'll explain that when we get there. And then we come back to the map, and I just draw in. No wait, I drew one new one out of here. Boom. That's a Syriac scroll. Cool. Alright, that's his turn. He's done. So we come back to me. I want to get that blue dice, but I don't have a blue dice. So how can is there any way to get a blue dice from these guys? Oh, yes, there is actually. Oh, but okay. I'm at a 5. I could get any worker I want and any dice I want. Any primary color dice, so red, yellow, blue. But I need 5. So yeah, I'll spend these 2. Then let's go to my thing. Oh, these 2, that is up 6. So I will choose a card. I will choose the green, which is what? Biology. Boom. There's 2 spots for dice. And I can put, if I put a worker there, that would make that a red dice. But currently I don't need any particular color, so that's good enough. Come over here, and I was taking this one, her. So before I do that, I'm gonna go. So my goal was when I what's it called? Work with her for the first time, hire her for the first time, I get this white worker, so I get that. And then we'll go back to the board. Boom. There we go. Right, and I will. Where's me? Oh, boom. There we go. So I'm hiring her. I could have hired her for her translation skills, but I'm hiring her here, which means I'm not keeping it. I'm just getting 1 dice and 1 worker. So I'm going to take a blue dice. And I don't know what color worker I want. I know I've got few blue dice. I'm going to take a yellow worker for variety. Boom. And this goes into my bag. Which means I'm almost certainly going to get one next turn. And then that just goes to, where are we? Boom. No, that's not what I wanted. Boom. And she just goes to the bottom of the deck. So now if I hide her, I would get this stuff. Alright, that's my turn. Let's go to the AI. There's another card. Alright, if there's 3 in the houses, which there is, he's going to translate. So, he wants to translate a Chinese scroll. Are there any Chinese scrolls there? Boom. Yes, there is. It's this one. The one he just put there. So, he wants to translate this. And he will, which means he'll come down looking at the translators. Actually, no, I'll come back to his board. I want to show you. Okay, there's 2 gold here. That means he's got to place 2 gold onto translators. Boom. Getting 2 gold. Boom, boom. And let's see. Do any of those speak Chinese? Is the question. No, they do. Any of his ones speak Chinese? No, they don't. Do any of mine speak Chinese? No, they don't. So now we look for any of his translators. I don't speak any language, so he gets 1 gold there and 1 gold there. So she gets the 2nd gold on it. She's going to retire. When he gets 3 gold on him, he's going to retire. All right, and then this AI, boom, and that just comes under here under Chinese, which at the end of the game is going to be worth 7 points. So you want to stop them from getting Chinese scrolls if you can. This is the best thing for them. This is the worst. So if you can get them to, if you can manipulate what they take, you want, yeah, that's how you know what you wanted to give them. All right, that's his turn. Go to me. I've got 1 dice left. If it's a 6, I can make it red or yellow, red or orange, because red and yellow makes orange. Alright, but what do I want to do is the question. I want to I want to keep the red worker. Let's see. What do I want to do with 6? I guess I can. What would that cost me? Come to the tech tree is what I'm looking at. Alright, so if I use yellow, I need to. I've got gold. I could do that. So for 4 plus from any color, 4 plus of yellow, I could push this up, which is not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go, yeah, push those there. If I had more dice, I would want to make it more, but that's alright. Yellow, I definitely want to trigger yellow through income, which I'm going to have to do next turn. Alright, so I've got a yellow 6 there. So coming back here, it's on 8, so 6. So I've got to spend the gold, and it gets me. Where's the gold go? There it is. Gets me 2 coins, and this comes up. And okay, so with these, the solid color ones, you get those during income, whatever level you reached. The clear ones, you get that when you reach that level. So yeah, during my next income, I can get a colored dice or get rid of a white dice. But that will be my next turn. So now, his turn. He brings out another dice, another card. Boom. Alright, so he's looking for how many translators there are. There is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is not 6 that he wants. There's not 6. So he will hire someone. Right, so coming back to his, I know it's still on his board. He still wants a Chinese person. Chinese translator. Starting with this guy. So, boom. Starting with this guy. Chinese and Greek. So we look down here. Is Chinese and Greek a combination that's available? No, it's not. So he's going to hire that guy. And then we look at these two numbers. Oh, no, I've been playing wrong. Oops. Alright, so when that came out, you should have pressed 1, which means you shouldn't have got the Chinese one. You should have got a Sanskrit one. But that's alright. We'll pretend. I'll live with it. And then 1, 2. So he doesn't actually want that guy. So when this coin came out 2, he moved 2. Alright, so he actually wants a Hebrew scroll. A Hebrew translator. Starting with her. So Hebrew Persian. Does anyone here speak Hebrew and Persian? He does. So that combination's already there. So he doesn't want that. So now he goes. Now he's looking for a Persian. No wait, hang on, sorry. Wait. What's he looking for? He wants to hire someone, right? Yes, right. So no, we're still on Hebrew. Boom. Alright, so look at the next person that speaks Hebrew, which is this one. She speaks Greek, Hebrew, and Syriac. So now we look at the bottom. Does anyone speak? Is there a combination here that's not there yet? What is it? Greek, Hebrew, and Syriac. Greek and Syriac's there. Greek, Hebrew, Syriac. Okay, all those combinations are already there, so we keep looking along. Next Hebrew. Sanskrit and Hebrew. I don't think anyone speaks Sanskrit at all yet, so that's going to be a new combination. Yes, okay, so he hires this one. He hires her, and he looks at the numbers here. Add these two numbers up, 2. So he's going to hire from the left, the first one that equals 2. He's going to put it there. Boom. That's his turn. Yes, that's it. So, come back to me. Boom. And, why is that? Who cares? Alright, so, I'm out of dice, which means I have to do my rest. Is it called rest? I'm going to assume it's called resting. It is, resting. So I need to rest now. So, tells you here what happens there. So, let's see. Okay, so I reveal the bottom scroll card from the deck. Boom. And it's this one. Alright. It's worth 1 point. So what I do is I look from here. He moves around 1. And then this goes here. So this changes what's available. And then if any of these top row is empty, this one will go there. But they're not empty, so this one just goes away. It's done. Alright, second thing that happens is gain income. So come back to my board. And, okay, so red. Then we look at tech tree, boom, I'm at the bottom. I get a worker of any color. I'll take a yellow one. Then we're coming back to me. Alright, so here we got yellow. So I was talking about this earlier. Yellow, I can either get rid of a white dice or get a dice of any color. Thinking I'll take a red dice. No real reason, just that I want to get that purple one. So I know I've got some blues, so I'll get some red, get a red. Alright. And then over here. Alright, so if I get a white dice, I can get a gold, which I think I'll do. I don't know if I need to, but I'll do it. Why not? So that goes in the bag. Oh, hello. Home noise. That's a great game, so it's free to play. Play really well, buddy. Thank you. What do you mean is it free to play? I mean, this is physically on my table, so I don't know what you mean by that. Let's see. Green is next. So, oh yeah, I can spend a gold to improve one. Oh, hang on, not looking at that. Boom. Yes, I can spend a gold to increase a primary color by 1. Now I want to get my red up, so I'm going to do that. Spend a gold to push my red up, which gets me a gold. Boom. So we're now here. In a second, I've got some bots and stuff happening in the chat. I'll fix that in a minute. Right, that means I draw however many dice. On the blue, that one, 4. So I draw 4 dice in the bag. 1, 2, 3. Do I stream daily? No. This is only my second stream. I don't know how often I'll be doing it, when I've got time, I guess. This is a... What kind of game is this? Good question. Dice worker placement, I guess. Hang on, I just want to fix this up. How do I do that? Dice worker placement, I think, is how I would describe it. How do I do that? I can't do it from here, I guess. Maybe I'm going to do it here. Boom. Okay, I might need to come over here. Boom. Boom. What time do we stream, during the day or night? It's probably going to be pretty random. I don't know. When I feel like it, basically. I think my last one was starting about. Actually, no, it probably was about this time last time. I don't know, it's the short answer to that. It's currently, though, here it is 8 PM. So, don't know if that helps. 3 AM. Cool. I've got some streams I watch at 3 AM. Oh yeah, that's cool, yeah. Sorry, I was just doing some admin stuff. Cool. So what games do you play in the US? Cool. Whereabouts, if you want to say. And that's the end of my turn. Cool. I'll just finish this off and then me. That's the end of my turn. So these dice go into my bag. The worker goes away. And the cards come back into my hand. Cool. That's my turn. Boom. Australia. Where am I from? Elden Ring. I haven't played that. I saw it in the shop today, but I don't know much about it. That's a video game as well, isn't it? I can't remember. I think it is. I'll wait for you to reply. I've definitely heard of Elden Ring, but I don't know what it is enough to, comment on it. Alright, so it is now the AI's turn. Boom. Alright, so he draws a card. Boom. Okay, so he looks at how many translators there are. Is there 7 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's not. So he will hire one. He wants to hire someone who speaks Hebrew. Oh, nice. Yarn is there. Cool. Cool, yeah. Have you been here or not? I haven't been to America, so, whatever. What do you do besides streaming? Like busy in work or study? I work casually, so I got a busy week right now, which is why I'm not streaming as much as I would like. But I had a few weeks off before that, so yeah, it's kind of random when I work. Where was I? Oh, he's got that. Give me a second. You have to hire someone, right? You have to hire someone who speaks Hebrew, starting with her. Hebrew Persian, is that out there? Yes, it is. I think he's already gone through all the Hebrew people. Hebrew, Greek, Syriac, I know that's gone. Yeah, right. So next language is Persian. He wants to look for. Starting with her. Persian, no. Persian, Arabic. Anyone speak Persian and Arabic? I don't think they do. No, they don't. So he's going to hire her. 2. So the first one costs 2. Oh, sorry. You're not looking at the board. There we go. So he hired her because she speaks Persian and Arabic. And he was okay. So the next one up is 3. So he's gonna put it there. Boom. Cool. Just me. Cool. Hope he will be the #1 streamer. Probably not, but we'll see what happens. Web developing. Cool. Thanks. Alright. Where was I? It is my turn. Boom. And I've got 4 more dice. Hey, I can translate that scroll I wanted. So, boom, boom, boom. This scroll here. No, not that one. There we go. I want to translate that. So I need a purple dice. The numbers don't matter at all. So, boom. I'm going to take these 2 dice. Put them there with the ink and quill. And I need to decide which card to use. I will probably go with the yellow one again. Boom. Boom. That's that. So I'm translating it from the purple house. So go here. That's this Greek one. So I need to translate Greek to Arabic. So how can I do that? I'll do on your stream. Okay, cool. I don't know. I am on Discord. I don't have a server though, so yeah, I'm probably not gonna. Maybe you'll start one eventually, but not right now. All right, Greek. Greek. What was I doing? Oh, translating Greek into Arabic. Right. So, how can I do that? There was a way. Oh, Greek to Syriac. Oh no, Greek. I use my dice. Right. So, I put a gold here. I translate Greek to Syriac, and then put a gold there. Syriac to Arabic. So that's done. So now I've got this scroll. Boom. Which is worth 2 points. And oh, that worked out well. I didn't even notice that. And then if my yellow technology is at 4, 5, or 6, it's already at 2. 4, 5, 6, I get 2 points. If it's at 7, I get 4 points. And it's worth a flat 2 points. So that worked out well. That was better than I expected. Boom. Alright, so I'll put that here, next to my other one. Boom. And that's my turn. Boom. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? His turn. AI's turn. Right. So, this is his last bet. So, he will do his rest when he gets 3 of the same color, red or blue. So, that hasn't happened yet. That's why I keep going till this one will be 3 of a kind. Cool. So, his next turn he's going to rest. And he looks at here. Are there 3 scrolls to be translated? And there's not. There's only 2. So he's not going to do that. Instead, he's going to go looking for one. He's going to go out into the world and try and find one. So where's that? There we go. He's looking for a Hebrew one. Starting here. Hebrew. Nope, there aren't any. The next language is Syriac. So, no. Yes, this one. Boom. Alright, and then he wants to put it. Where's that? There we go. He wants to put it as high as possible. And if there's a tie, he'll look at his colour scheme, which currently is on purple. But he's going to put it there. And he gets two. I would get two markers here and a gold for $4. He just gets the 2 markers. So he's got more influence in the purple house. And I've got none currently, but that's alright. I'll get some. What do I do about what? Bra affiliation? I don't know what that means. Alright, my turn. Cool. Alright, now I've done what I wanted to do. I want to translate an orange one though. I didn't want to do that. So Syriac. That's actually possible. I could do that now if I had the gold. I don't have the gold, but if I did. How would I get the Syriac one translated? Let's see the board. Let's see. Someone speaks Syriac. I know that. This one. No. Oh wait, hang on. No, Sanskrit. Sorry. Yeah, Sanskrit to Hebrew. How would I get Hebrew to Arabic? Hebrew to Persian, I guess. Or Hebrew to Syriac. I'm going to need at least 3 gold at the moment. That's going to take me a bit to get. Alright, I've got 2 gold. Or I'm going to hire one of these to try and make it easier. Can I get Sanskrit to... Currently it's Sanskrit to Hebrew. Can I get Hebrew to Arabic? Is that here? No. Hebrew to Syriac. That would cost me... I can't get that right now. Alright, oh. That's empty. Let's go into that. Boom. That's empty. I should have taken a card from the deck and put it there. Alright, I might do some traveling. Show you how that works. Yeah, alright. So, I want to go... I'm here. And let's see. I want to... Which one do I want? I really want this red one. Because that'll give me some red engineering, I think that is. Or I'm going to get my yellow up. Because I've got a lot of points here. Oh, if I get this one, that'd be good. But I can't do that now. Because I've only got 5 worth of dice. Oh, maybe... 8. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, 7, 8. I could get that. Oh no, that's orange. That's not yellow. What do I want? Green. Oof. A little more enhance. What do you mean? What do you mean more? A little more enhance. All right. What have we got? I don't know what I want. Let's see. I can make it orange. I'll get some coins that way. Yeah. All right. I might just come here. So I'll spend the 2. Let's come back to me. Oh. So I'm gonna put a 2 there. And let's see. Probably the red, I guess. Red's gonna get me a worker. Yeah, let's go with that. Go. 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 Alright, so I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna use a yellow and a red on it. So that makes that an orange too. So then I come back to the map, and I just want to move. I can move to there or there. I'm going to move to here. Because I cross that with an orange, I get the 2 coins. So that's good. Oops. 2 coins. And then, because I landed here, I get a worker and I can get rid of a white dice. What color worker do I want? Probably yellow. I don't have any yellow dice, so I'll take a yellow worker. Boom. And that was me. I've now got a yellow worker, and I took 2 more coins. And that's my turn. Alright. If you want to go to stream, I'd love to help. Examples of other channels doing it right. I can share some ideas with you, buddy. Yeah, okay, if you want to send me a message, you know, tell me what you think. Yeah, send me a message. I'll look at it, you know, when I'm done here. Alright, so I'm going to the AI now. So, let's see. He's resting because he's got 3 reds. So, what does he do? He goes, I've got a thing here. Oh, reveal the bottom card. Boom. Where is it? That, cool. Reveal the bottom card of the deck. And yeah, this is number 1, Syriac. And so he moves 1. He only looks at the black. This only looks at the blacks. So, boom. No, hang on. Sorry. Does that move now? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Boom. Alright, so that comes off. Boom. Place it with that. And then this one, if there was room in the top row, I'll put it there. There's not, so I'll just get rid of this card. And come back to the AI. So we've done that. Now, okay, so now he's got blue, which it says somewhere. Yeah, blue, yeah. So his dice sum goes up by 1. And then he hires gets this guy as a retired translator. So where is the board for that? There. He gets this guy. A retired translator, which is worth 3 points. Boom. He gets that. And I'll show you when I get people later when that happens. Alright, he's done that. Gain benefits based on the number of scheme cards played. What does that mean? Gain benefits based on the number of scheme cards. Oh yeah, done that, yeah. And shuffle this back into the new deck. Boom, and then the last red one. I'm a CG designer, computer graphic. Oh, cool. Yeah, send me a message. Something I did want to have a graphic thing up, but I couldn't figure out exactly how to do that. And I'll look into it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's I'll get to it. All right. So where were we? It is my turn. I've got 1 dice left. Let's go back to my board. Me. Alright, I got 1 dice left. It's a 3. What can I do with it? What do I want to do with it? I don't really want to do that. I can make it a 6 without I don't have a gold. Right, I think what I want to do is I've got the full gold. Yeah, I want to go over where is it? Here and grab one of these. I don't know which one. I've only got 3, so I can only move. No, I can make it a 6 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go there. Okay. Maybe the green one. Push my green up. That's not a terrible idea. It is Sanskrit though. Oh, so there's a lot of Sanskrit out here. Alright, alright, I'll do that. See what happens. So, me. No, there. Right, so what? Oh, okay, I have to go over here. That's fine. Because this one's taken, so if I want to do it again, I'll have to come over here. Alright, let's see. What do I want here? Yeah, let's go with this one. So I got a 3, which means I can move 3 spaces. So I only want to go to here. So I take that, and because bottom here, where is it? There. My green tech goes up. So I push this up, boom, which lets me draw a dice from my bag. That lets me draw a dice from my bag. And there's the white one. Boo. Cool, 3. And then we'll go to the House of Wisdom, and I can decide where I want to put it. They're all going to cost me 4 gold, so I'll spend that now. I want to translate an orange one, so I guess that's kind of where I want it. Yeah. So that gets me an influence here and a gold. Where's the gold? And I put that there. Alright, and then back to the map. Draw a card from the top of the deck and replace that. Alright, that's it. Alright, and let's see. Is it Heim or is it Jaime? Jaime noise. I'll send you my ideas, buddy, about your channel. And it's really helpful for you. Cool. Thanks. I'll have a look when you send it through. I'll have a look at it. Alright. We can talk properly then. Call me Sarah. Oh, okay, cool. Hi, Sarah. Cool. Alright, that was my turn, wasn't it? Yes. So it is now the AI's turn. So, draws a card. Boom. And how many translators are there? There is, let's go back to the main board now. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 7. So, what he wants to do is get some gold. He gets 2 coins, which means 1, 2. And he will put the gold on the rightmost one. Boom, there, the rightmost one of his, which is that one. And that's enough to retire it. So he only needs 1 gold, got that. So this one comes over and goes into his retired pile, which is another 3 points for him. That's alright. Hopefully I can do better than he does. But who knows, we'll find out. Can you connect me on Discord? I don't know how to use Discord properly. I don't have a server, so no. I don't know. I don't even know how to search for a user on that. Every time I try. Apparently you need an invite. So I can't do that. Sorry. But if you send me a message on Twitch, that'll work. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Alright, so it's my turn. I've got this 1, 3 left. So I can either hire a translator or we should tape up. Which I might do that. It's kind of, I want to get my red up, but I don't have any way to do that right now. Alright, so do I want orange or do I want... actually, maybe. No, I might do that. Let's see. Orange or purple? Which one do I want? Let's have a look at those. Orange or purple? I guess I want... No, I want purple. I like purple because it gets you lots of coins if you push it up high enough. So we'll go to purple. No, I was going there. No, wait, where was I going? Yeah, I was gonna go there. Right. So I've got a 3 dice. I put a white dice on it, a matching color one. That makes it a 6. And then I put this on it. That makes it yellow. So I've got a yellow 6. So coming over to tech trees. It's not an 8, which is annoying, but it is a 4. So if I spend a gold, I'll get 2 coins and push my yellow up, which gives me a coin. And I'm going to put a thing onto any scroll. I'll mark a thing on any scroll. So where do I want to do it? That will prevent the AI from taking it, or you'll have to pay me to use it, to take it. So which one do I want? What do I want to make sure he doesn't get? or that I do get. I don't like those ones. We can Hebrew. It's not. I don't. Nothing particularly good. But oh yes, okay. Let's see. Boom. No, not that one. That one. I'm thinking this one because that incentivizes me again to push my red up, which I want to do because of my goal thing. Because of this. If I get my red to 3, I get this orange dice. So I want to do that. The other thing I could do is put it on one of the... No, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go with that. So he can't take that unless he pays me a gold. But if I decide to let him have... Hang on. Yeah, I get to decide. If he takes it, I get a gold. And if he... A coin. I think... Yeah, it's a coin. I think it is. I'll have to check when it happens. And if I tell him, no, you can't have that, then I have to pay a coin. Can we connect in Discord? No, I'm not on that. I'm not on Instagram. I tried to sign up, but someone's got my name, so I've got to figure out a name for it. Do you want to go to the streaming? Go to the streaming. I mean, yeah, kind of, yeah. I mean, kind of, yeah. Ideally. It's only my second stream, so, you know, I'm new. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it all and all that. But we'll get there. I've seen enough streaming to sort of get the idea. But yes, so to your question, am I on Instagram? No. I should get on it, I know that. But I've got to figure out a username. Amy, can I connect in Discord? If you know how to do that, if you know how to find someone on Discord, I am on there. But I don't know how to find someone. So, yeah, if you let me know. Alright, so that was my turn, wasn't it? I'm done. Yes, his turn. Boom. Alright, so draw another card. Okay, are there 3 to be translated? Yes, there are. So he wants to translate one. Alright, he wants to translate a Syriac scroll. Ah, perfect. That's exactly what I was just talking about. There is a Syriac scroll to be translated, but it's mine. So I can say, no, you can't have it. Or I can let him have it and take a coin. Let me just double check that it's a coin. It might be a gold. Pretty sure it's a coin. Influence on scrolls. Boom. It is a coin. Okay. I kind of want that one, so I'm gonna spend a coin to say nope, can't have that. Sorry. So now he looks for. Boom. Couldn't get that, so he's going to look for, is there a Chinese one there? No. Is there a Sanskrit one there? Yes, there is. So, boom. Boom. There's 2 Sanskrit ones. 2 Sanskrit ones. So, if they were in different houses, he would look at the color he's on, which is currently on, he's currently on green. But since they're all, that would be his priority, then it would be purple, then orange, then green. But since they're all in the same, they're all 2 Sanskrit ones are here, he takes the top one. Which means this one slides up. And he has a Sanskrit one. So now he wants to look, let's look at his thing. He's here. So he's only going to put 1 gold down. So he goes over here, he takes the gold. And he wants to put it on one of his guys that speaks Sanskrit from right to left. So there we go, he puts 1 there on her. And then this card scrolls under here under Sanskrit, which helps his scoring at the end of the game. And that's it, he's done. Now it is my turn. Oh, I got no dice, so I have to do a rest. So first thing, take the bottom card. It's got a 4 on it. So I move this 4, just the black spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that there. And then the House of Wisdom is full. So not the top row is full. So I get rid of that. And then let's see. What was I talking about? Oh, I've done that. Yep. So next up is income, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, gain income. So let's look at my board. Red. Okay. Looking at tech trees. Red is, that's a clear one. So that's, I got that when I got it. So I look at the one under it for the solid color one. I get a worker. I can take any color worker I want. I know I've got no yellow dice, so I'm going to take a yellow worker. Then we go back to me. Done that one. This one. Purple is. Alright. If I take a white dice. Wait, didn't I push that up? I thought I did. No, I didn't apparently. I thought I did. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so if I take a white dice, I can get 2 coins. Do I want the coins badly enough to take a white dice? I think I do. I'll do that. I can find ways to get rid of them. Boom. Get 2. And then back to my board. Alright, so just did purple one. Next up is yellow, which is yellow. Oh, I can get rid of a yellow. I'll get rid of a white dice, or take a color dice. I think I'll get rid of the white. Boom, and then let's see, that was that one. Green. I'll move that up just to make it a bit easier for. Boom. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh no. Oh yeah. What did I do? Hang on, I wanted that to be there. There we go, okay. Green. So look at the tech tree. Green is still at the bottom, so I can spend a gold to push a primary color one up. Which I will. Oh, I don't have a gold, so I can't do that. That's a shame, because I wanted to push the red up, but I can't. Alright, and then this is to draw cards based on the blue tech. Draw cards, draw dice. Currently at 4, so I draw 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 blue dice came out. That's cool. Alright, and then that's it. That's it, isn't it? Pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah. So the dice go back to my bag. Oh, let's go back to my thing. Boom. The workers go away. And the cards go back to my hand. And that's it. Now it's his turn. Alright, he draws a card. Alrighty. 6. Are there 6 translators? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there are. So he wants to. Okay, he wants to put some markers out. Oh, okay. Oh. Where did that go? There it is. Alright, he wants to put 2 of his markers down. And he wants to put them on. Where's his. You're looking at here, looking at his board. Okay. He wants to put them on a Syriac scroll. Starting over here. Starting over here. Are there any Syriacs? There is, but I've already claimed it. So then he goes over to the map. Are there any Syriacs here? Starting at this. So, yes. Boom. Okay. And he also wants to put one. Hang on, wait. This is one. Oh, into one of the houses. And he's on green. So he puts it onto onto the greenhouse. So he puts it there. And again, I'll explain this when the scoring card shows up. So, it will make sense. Oh, too many things. There we go. It will make sense. Cool. Alright, and back to the board. That was his turn. He's done my turn. Cool. Alright, so I got 2 white dice, 2 blue dice. 2 blue 6s, actually, that's really good. I'm gonna get gold though. Add gold. How can I get gold? Is the question. And get 1 that way. How can I get gold? I don't think there's any way at the moment. This guy will get me 1 gold, but I want 2. Alright, let's ignore. Oh no, damn! I need a red worker or a red dice. I got some red dice, don't I? I got 1 in there. Alright. Let's see. What do I want to do? Blue. I got green, so I can translate that green one. Which is Hebrew. Hebrew's. I don't have any gold though, so I can't translate anything. Right. Could. I'm gonna push my yellow up. I might do that. Yeah, okay, so what I'm thinking is I can get to. Oh, no, I can't. I was gonna say I could get to yellow 8, but no, I can't. Not with what I've got. I can get to yellow 5, which means I need a gold. So that's no good. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. What I want to do is come over here. I want to collect one of these scrolls. So I've got 5 currently, so if I don't want to spend the blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can get up to there. So I can get this, one of these 2. I want to grab this, actually. I really want that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I only need a 4. So coming back to, where's my board? There. Alright, so there. And I'm thinking the red one. I like red early. 4. Gets me to the map, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take this Chinese scroll, and then because I'm taking it, my where is it? My red tech goes up. So look at that. That goes up. Boom. So now I'm getting a red worker and a coloured worker. Or, sorry, a white worker and a coloured worker, or 2 whites. Alrighty, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. I wanted the hassle wisdom. There we go. I can put it in one of these. So, I do want it on orange, but I also want it on. So it's going to cost me 4 gold, 4 coins either way. So I'll get rid of that now. Alright, where do I want to put? I'm going to get gold either way. So it's just a matter of where I put my marker, which house I want to put influence in. I think an orange, because I want to translate an orange scroll anyway, and I already got some influence there. So we'll put it there. That was good. And then back to the map. Boom. Alright, so we draw from the top of the map, top of the deck, and it gets that scroll. Cool. And how does the music sound, by the way? Is it too loud, too quiet? I forgot about that. I think it was okay. Alright, we'll go back to him. Boom. And he draws a card. Boom. Are there 3? Yes, there is. So he wants to translate something. So he wants to translate a Syriac scroll. Are there any Syriac scrolls over here? That is not. So next one over is going to be the Chinese. Damn, I don't want it. Oh, there is. I can give him that one. No, I don't want to do that. So I really want that for myself. So he's going to translate Chinese one, which is not ideal, but... So he's going to grab... Oh no, okay. So I can give him that, or I can give him that. Okay, since he's going to take one of them, and they're both the same, this is worth less to him, and they'll get a coin out of it. So I'll let him have that. Coin. He gets that. And then he puts that under his Syriac scrolls. Syriac, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, wait. First, though, he has to pay for it. So, looking at the translators, that's Syriac, cool. Alright, so that one retires. Boom. You've got 3 retired ones. I haven't got any retired ones. I haven't translated much at all. This isn't going well. Well, maybe it is. We'll find out. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. It is my turn. And I'm going to take a little bit of a break right now. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. And it was my turn, wasn't it? So, let's have a look. Now, what was I doing? My turn. Oh right, yes. So I've got 1 gold. I wanted to get a second one. But I don't think I can get one with the dice. Not if I want to keep these. Do I want to keep those? Ideally I do. Let's see. How can I get a gold? Oh, there we go. Yes, I can get a gold. Yes, okay. I've got a plan. So, first thing I'm going to do is hire this guy. No, sorry. One of these 2. I don't know which one. So, I'll use this one, put it there. And I'll put a green, maybe? No, not green. Yellow. Yeah, let's go with yellow. Boom. A yellow there. Boom. So I've got a 1. So I can hire either of these 2. Which one do I want? Let's say this. Oh, hang on. So we got Chinese in Greek and Sanskrit in Greek. I don't know that either one is. No, what Chinese I get? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna hire this guy. And come back to the main. Oh, no, still there. Yeah. So down here, I can put him in this one. It costs me 1 silver to put him in that room, which gets me a gold. So I'm going to put him there. So 1 silver to get a gold. Boom. Put my mark on it. That's my guy. Boom. And that's my turn. So the reason I did that is because now I've got 2 gold, I'll be able to translate. No, I'll be able to. No, not translate. Sorry. I'll be able to push my blue up twice because it costs 2 gold. Push up twice and get 2 coins, which means then I'll be drawing 5 dice each turn. So that's what I'm going to do on my next turn. But now it's not my turn. Now it is the AI's turn. Draws a card. And are there 5 scrolls in the Houses of Wisdom? No, there's not. Let's see. Hang on. Where is the House of Wisdom? There we go. No, there's not. There's only 3. So he's going to do the bottom thing. You're going to search for one. And you want a Syria. No, hang on. Oh no, I've been forgetting to move this. Damn. Alright, I definitely forgot the last 2. So it should be like 1, 2, 3, we'll say. And when you do the lap, you take this off. Okay, so he's going to put one of his influence in the purple house. I've been messing up. Oh well. So now he wants a Greek scroll. No, wait, what was he doing? He was translating, wasn't he? No, he's searching the map, right. For a Greek scroll, starting here. So, are there any Greek ones? No, there's not. The next language is Hebrew. Are there any Hebrew ones? No. Next is Persian. Yes, it's this one. I'll take that. And he's going to put it in here, which gives him 2 influence in this house. He really likes the purple house, but that's okay. That's okay. Put that there, and then we go to where's the map? Yes, there we go. And replace that from the top of the deck. Hang on, I feel like. Okay, just a weird shuffle. That's cool. Alright, he puts that there. That's his turn. Now it's my turn. Alright, now what was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to do that. I'll put those there. Oh, I could make it green. Do I want green? Yeah. Sort of do actually. No. I'd rather keep it blue. Alright. So, let's see. Green. Orange. Yes, there we go. Done. Alright, so I'm going to do that. I got a blue 12 for research. So that means I've got more than 10. So I spend 2 gold, which gets me 2 coins. And I push this up twice. Boom, boom. Which means I put a marker on one of the scrolls. Cool. Where do I? Oh yeah, I really want that one. I really want this Chinese one, so yes, that's what I want. Alright, so that was my turn. Now we're back to he's doing a rest. Yeah, that's yes, he's got 3 blues, so he's doing a rest. So we draw from the bottom of the deck. Alright, these are the cards we've been waiting on. Boom. Oh no, sorry, wrong camera. Boom. There we go. These ones. Which are, yeah. Alright, I haven't got this actually. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. But I didn't put it, I don't think I did. Did I? Tech tree. No, hang on. No, I didn't zoom in on that. That's alright. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing up here. So there's 4 of these in the deck. And they're scattered evenly, like in the Pandemic. And yeah, once the 4th one comes out, that triggers the end game. But okay, that's the first one. And it felt like it took a while, but they were just happened to be all in the middle. Alright, so we've done that. So now, who's got the most here? Yes, he does, by far. So he chooses what he wants. And to decide, where's this thing? Yeah, so If he's got more blues, he takes the top. If he's got more reds, he takes the bottom. If it's a draw, he takes the top. So he takes the top one. That's going to be worth 3 points to him at the end of the game. If I had one here, which I don't, I would get a worker. Okay, next down is me. I've got the most in the orange, so I take one. And do I want a purple dice or do I want one of these two guys? Retired or a gold. Who am I looking at? I'm looking at these two? No, these two. Yes. Do I want to retire either of those? That would get me a yellow dice. No, I'll take the purple. I'm going to take the purple dice and a point. Boom. Purple. Boom. That goes into my bag. I'm going to take the purple dice and then third house, if he had something, he would get a coin. Third house, ring, he takes the bottom. Now he always takes the person. Take one of these, two, whichever is worth the most points. Currently this guy's worth 3, so he takes him. Boom. Alright, so that was that part of it, and then back to his board. Next he does, what does he do? Alright, yes, so he's got more blues, so it goes to the right. 1 becomes 2. And then he gets one of these two. He's got more blues, so he takes this guy, retired. So he takes this guy, which is worth more right now. Damn. He's got that guy retired. I mean, anyone retired. Why not? Alright. And then he shuffles these cards back up. I feel like I'm doing really badly, but we'll see. Maybe I'm not. No, I am. I'm gonna have to rest. It's my turn now. Alright, put that there. And it's my turn. So, I'm out of dice. So I have to rest now. So, same as before. Same as... So. Boom. Bottom card. Alright, it's this Sanskrit 5 points. So this the black one goes around 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Replaces that. And then if one of the top rows was empty, it would go there, but if not. Cool, that's that. And then income. Back to my board. Yes, right. So, yellow. Yellow gets me... Right, I can either take colored dice or I can get rid of one of my white ones. I'm going to take a colored one. Colored dice do I want? It sort of doesn't matter right now. I'm going to take a yellow dice. I haven't got any of them. Alright. Next one is red. Which is... Get a white worker and a colored worker. White, and I might take blue. I'm gonna take red. Not sure why. Yes, because now I've got a yellow and a red, so I can make a white dice orange, which should help me translate that Chinese scroll. Boom. Oh, that one. There we go. Should help me translate that because it's in orange. So I'm guaranteed to get an orange dice in the next round. Next few turns. Alright, so I've done that. Orange. Boom, boom. I can trade a worker for a gold, which I'll do. I'll trade my white one for a gold. And then, see, that was this one. I can get another gold if I take a white dice. How many whites have I got in here? 3, yeah, I'll do that. I feel like I'm gonna need it. That was this. Gain up my worker. And then draw dice. And then, draw dice depending on my blue tech, which is currently at 5. So I draw 5 dice. Work me. Alright, so what am I drawing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, okay. Nice variety. 5, and then let's see, 3, yeah. And then these will go into my bag, and the dice, the cards go back into my hand, and that's my turn. All right. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. What was I doing? Oh, it's his turn, right? Yes. So draw the card. Okay, are there 3 to translate? Yes, there are. He wants to. He moves his thing twice. I remember to do it that time. All right. He wants a Persian scroll. So, are there any Persian scrolls? No, that's not it. Sorry. There we go. Are there any Persian scrolls? Yes, there is. There's that one. So he's going to translate that. Alright, and he's going to put 1 gold down to do it. So, starting from the right, anyone who speaks Persian of his ones. That one. Boom. And then this one slides. Is that right? Yeah, this one slides under Persian there. Boom. And that's it. That's his turn. So now it's my turn. What do I want to do? Good question. I really want this. Can I translate Chinese? Is the question. Let's see. Chinese to Greek. I've got Chinese to Greek. Greek to Syriac. Syriac to Arabic. I can do it in 3, which means I need 1 more gold. How can I get a gold? Let's see. How can I get a gold? Not by doing that. I'm there. Could do that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, alright, here's my plan. Boom. I'm going to use my purple dice. Put it there. So, let's see. Green? No. Probably red or yellow. I'll put yellow here. Boom. Alright, so I've got a travelling, I've got a purple 5. So, back to the map. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, up to there. I'm probably going to go there, but I'm thinking about it first. I don't care about that. Do I want this one? Not really. Yeah, I'm going to go as far as I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then because I went past this with a purple, I get 2 coins. And, oh no, hang on, I did want to scroll. No, sorry, no, I didn't. Alright, so this means I can either put gold onto translators or take gold from translators. Twice. So, I am going to steal gold from there and gold from there. Aha! The next turn, I've got enough gold to do the translate. That is the end of that turn, yep. So, that was my turn. And let's see. His turn, yes. So, boom. Alright. 0. So I don't need to move this. I've been forgetting a lot, but this time I don't actually need to. So, are there 3? Yes, there are. It was a Persian scroll. Are there any Persian scrolls over there? No. Okay, the next language across is, so it's down here, Persian. The next one is Syriac. Are there any Syriac ones? No. Are there any Chinese ones? Yes. this one's Chinese. But I've got my marker on it. I've claimed it. So I can say, nope, you're not getting that, but I've got to spend a coin. So then he looks, next language is Sanskrit. He's going to translate that one. So he's figured out what he's doing. Boom. And let's see. And, oh, back to his map. Boom. Because it's here, he's going to put 1 gold on the translator. So, first one along the right of his speaks Sanskrit, so that one there. Good thing I took gold off it, so didn't retire. Alright, and then he puts this under Sanskrit. Boom. And that's his turn. Simple. My turn. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to translate that Chinese one. Yes. So, I need orange. So, I might... okay. I'm going to use a white, a yellow, and a red on translate. And we'll use green, I think. I don't know if that's the right move, but we'll go with it. Boom. So that's orange. The number doesn't matter at all. I could have used this red 6, but because it's a 6, I kind of want to save that for something else, so I used the worker instead to make it orange, because the number doesn't matter. So coming over to the House of Wisdom, orange. I can translate this one finally. Boom. All right. So it's Chinese. So I need to. I figured out earlier I can do it with 3 gold. With just my own translators, I think I did. So yeah, Greek, Chinese to Greek, there. Greek to Syriac, there, and then Syriac to Arabic, there. Yes, good. Okay, so I've done. There's me there. I've done that. That's my 3rd scroll translated. Well, I started with this one, so my 2nd scroll translated. But what I also did there, I retired these 2. 2 gold, 2 gold. Okay, so now you see how retirement works when I do it. Boom, boom. Alright, back to my board. Alright, so I'm going to put these under here. So like, if I put it there, say, boom, that means that every time I hire someone, I get a coin. So, I've got to figure out where's the best place to put these. That's pretty... okay. I think I'm doing a lot of... What am I doing a lot of? I'm doing a lot of... that. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Every time I research, I can trade 2 workers, spend 2 workers to get rid of a yellow dice and grab a primary color dice. So that's pretty good. Other one is a coin. Where do I want a coin? I suppose I want it on traveling. If you need it for there. Yeah, every time I travel, I get a coin. So that'll help me pay for the scrolls. Alright, so that's the end of my turn, isn't it? I did that. No. I did that. I translated it. I retired those 2. Yes, that's it. And it is now his turn. Alright, so let's see. It is his turn. So he draws a card. Alright, are there 6 translators there? No, there's not. Let's have a look. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's not 6. So he goes to the bottom. He wants to hire somebody. He wants to hire. Oh, sorry, 2. You should have done that first. Boom, boom. Which means that comes off. Which means he puts a gold somewhere. Puts gold on his rightmost one, which is this one. So she's retired. That just goes to his score pile basically. And back to his board. Alright. So what was he doing? He wants to hire someone who speaks Chinese. Right. Good to that. So, boom. Alright, Chinese. Who speaks Chinese? He wants to start with this guy. Chinese and Greek. Does anyone speak Chinese and Greek? Yes, they do. This guy does. So coming along, next Chinese one is Chinese, Greek, Hebrew. Does anyone speak Chinese and Hebrew? That one does, yes. Does anyone speak Greek and Hebrew? That one does. No, hang on, wait, he doesn't speak Chinese. Chinese and Hebrew. No, no. No, okay, so he hides this one. And then looking back at his thing, look at the last two. 2 and 0 makes 2. So go from right to left. First, that costs 2, so he's going to put it there. And that's his turn. Alright, me. Boom. My turn. Alright, so I've got 3 dice, a red, a blue, and a white, and a yellow worker, and a white worker. Probably not going to use the white worker, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, let's see, what do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do. I've got 3, I guess maybe I want to find a, maybe I want to come over here and find one. Bring one to the house. That's not bad. Probably want to do that, yeah. Alright, so what have I got? What? Translate Chinese, Greek. No one speaks Hebrew at them. No one speaks Arabic at the moment. So scrolls can't be translated at all. So instead of that, I want to come up here. I get someone who speaks Arabic. So no. This one, or this one, or this one. I want to get one of these 3. Greek, Hebrew, Persian, Greek, Hebrew. There's a lot of Hebrew up here. So I'm thinking, I'll hire this guy, the 7. There's a dice at 7. So probably 5 and 3. Probably these 2, yeah. Alright, come back to my board. Boom. So I want to spend these 2. So I'll put those there. And what? Oh, definitely red. Red. Where's my red card? Boom. Boom. That gets me an 8. So I can now hire anyone. And I wanted this guy. Boom. And the question is, where am I going to put him? Which room do I want to put him in? Okay. What do I want? I've got 3 gold. 3 coins. So I might just put him here. Because he'll retire early. Try it quickly. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. I'll get rid of my white dice and bring in a yellow one. That goes to my bag. And, oh, hang on. Yes. And put my marker on him. Boom. There we go. Alright. AI's turn. So draws a card. Oh well, we'll keep getting all 5. But if that had been red, then he would have rested on his next turn. But, so are there 5 scrolls in the House of Wisdom? No, there's not. There's only 1. So he's going to go looking for one. Starting from, he wants, oh yeah, sorry, that's a 1, so move that up. He wants the Sanskrit scroll. So, starting here. Oh, that one's Sanskrit, so he takes that one. And then he wants to put it into orange, which, boom, it's free. He wouldn't put it in green, because he wants it in the top row if he can. But he wants to put it in orange anyway, so he puts that there. And then coming back to the map, boom, draw the top card, and it's another one of these, the second one of those. So we go to there, put that there. All right, so now let's see. Every one of the translators that started in the game gets a gold on it. Boom, boom. They're the ones with these little red things. And then I've got a retired one, so I get a coin. And he's got a retired one, so he gets a coin, which is to move his thing up. Boom. Alright, and then that goes there. And then we look at He's got the most there. So, and oh, okay. Currently, he's got 2 red and 2 blue. So blue wins that tie. So he puts it on the top. He puts it there, which is 3 points at the end. Then I get the second one. I can take an orange dice and a point, or one of these two retired. Not bad. I might take the retired guy. Boom. So this one gets me. I can do more research instead of wherever I put it. This one is a red worker or a red dice. Both are good. I think I'm going a lot of research this game for some reason, so I'm going to take that one. And I'm going to put it. I'll put it there. So instead of translating, I can research there. That's pretty good. That's what that slash means. Alright, that was that. And then we go back to here. There's still that space there. So, oh, it's another one of these. Another one of these. We're there. So I'll come back to the main board. That goes there. Okay, now, in a multiplayer game, there's going to be a neutral translator that doesn't belong to anyone. But in the solo game, all the neutral ones belong to the AI. So the AI is going to get a translator. And it's going to be her, unless she's already out there. She's not. If she was, it would have been him. Unless he's already out there, then it would have been him. Unless he's already out there, in which case it would have been her anyway. But she's not out there, so she goes to the rightmost place. Okay, and that goes there. And no, okay, and he gets the 3 influence, the 3 points. That's annoying. All right, and then we're back to here. Boom. All right, that's just a regular scroll. So, and there's only 3 left, so that 4th one must be coming very soon. All right, that was his turn, I think. Yes, that was his turn. Yes, so now it's my turn. All right. Let's see. What do I want to do? I've got 1 red 6, which I can make it turn to an orange. If I could translate that, that'd be. Oh, not that one. No, not that one. There we go. No, not that one. Oh, come on. There we go. If I could translate that Sanskrit, can I translate? I got no gold though. There's no way I'm gonna get Sanskrit for 1 gold. Okay, that's not gonna happen. So, oh yes, I know what I want to do. Yes, I want to do a technology. So I want to put, where's my screen? There we go. I want to research. So that means I can orange or purple. I don't particularly care about either of those. Or one of these ones. I don't need the gold. Alright, I don't know if it's... I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm going to do it to show how it works. So, boom. So that lets me draw 2 dice and gain a worker. But then during income, I'm going to have to gain a white dice. Because I haven't done that card yet. So, I'll draw 2 dice. I'll roll it. Boom. And a worker of whatever color I want. I'll take a blue? Red? I'll take a red. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm doing research for red. So, it cost me, I've only got 6 here. Oh, I could make it, no, I can't. I could make it more actually, if I wanted to. I will, yeah. If I put, no, that won't work. Yes, okay. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put that there. I put a worker there, make that a 6. Another worker to make it red. No, I don't need to make it a red. Yeah, right. So I've got a red 12 now. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. There we go. So I put the white. I've got a red 6 there already. I put a white 1, which makes it a red 7, and I put a white worker there to make that 6, so that makes a total of a red 12. The reason I did that is because for red 6 I would only get to here. I have to spend a gold to get 2 coins. But if I got 10, more than 10 now. So if I had 2 gold, which I don't have, I'd push it up twice and get 2 gold. But that's okay. I've got it to more than 8, which means I don't need to spend the gold. So I get 2 coins. And I push the red up, boom, which gets me a gold either. Oh, I can put this gold somewhere. I will put it on. Yeah, why not? I can either take a gold off one of his ones, or one of my own if I really wanted to. Or I can put a gold down, so I'm going to put it here, which retires this guy. Boom. And back to my board. Boom. Right, so I can put it in one of these if I spend a coin, but the first one's free. So let's put it there. So next time I hire a translator, I can trade 2 workers to get rid of the yellow dice and get rid of the white dice and gain a primary colored dice. Red, white, or red, blue, or yellow. Right, so I've done that. There was something else I was going to do. I did that. Oh yes, because I've got my red up to 3 finally, which means I've done this. I gain this yellow dice, orange dice. That goes in my bag. Cool. And did I ever solve? I think I did, didn't I? I did get one at orange. Yes, I should have got this ages ago. Okay, so now I get this card, which that's not what I wanted. Cool, just me. There we go. I get that, which comes with a 5 on it. Oh, hang on, that's right. Comes with a 5 already on it, and I can put a second dice to make it higher. And then at the end of during resting, I can trade a worker to get rid of a white dice. So that's a really good card to have. And the other benefit of achieving all those goals, now I've got this space free, which means if I don't use it, I can draw another dice. If I do use it, I can use it to research or translate. So I've got more options now. Yay! And I think that is it. Let's see, so I use this to translate red. I got red up, which let me retire one of my translators, and because of that I got the gold, which got that card. Yep, that's it. That's the end of my turn. So his turn. Boom, boom. Alright. So he wants to look, are there 7 translators in the working? Are there? No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not 7. So he wants to hire someone. Cool. He wants to. Oh, yeah, this is 0. Yep, that's fine. He wants to hire someone who speaks Greek. So let's look. Are there any? Starting with this guy. Greek and Persian. Is that combination already out there? Greek and Persian. Yes. So he comes along for the next Greek speaker. Greek, this one. Greek, Hebrew, Syriac. Are any of those combinations not out there yet? Greek, Hebrew, Syriac. Let's go Greek and Hebrew. Oh, and Syriac. Yeah, so they're all there. Next one along speaks Chinese and Greek. I don't think anyone speaks Chinese and Greek. Oh, no, it does. Okay. That's all the Greek speakers. So, coming back to his board. Greek's no good. So he wants someone who speaks Hebrew now. Starting with this guy. So, Hebrew, Persian. Anyone speak Hebrew, Persian? Yes. Hebrew, Greek, Hebrew, Syriac. Anyone speak any new combinations there? Greek, Hebrew, Syriac. Oh, okay. Hebrew, Persian. Anyone speak Hebrew, Persian? Yes. Alright, so the next one he wants is Syriac. Starting with this guy, Syriac and Arabic. Don't think anyone is speaking that. Yes, that's the one he wants. So he takes this guy. And 1, so coming along here until this final 1, there, he puts it there. That's his turn. So, my turn. Alright. Alright, I got 1 dice left, 5. I can put it there or there. So I can do anything really. I've got a yellow and a red worker, so I can make it orange, red, or yellow. I might. Yeah. No, I have to spend gold if I did that. I mean, yeah, I don't have any gold though. So what I was thinking was to research, but I don't have a gold, and I can't make it any higher, so I can't do that. I'm gonna 3 of this, so I can't travel. I'm looking for more. I can't actually get any of these into the House of Wisdom, but I could grab one of these things. So I've got a 5, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so I can go there or there. If I went there, I get 2 coins as well. If I went there, oh, I'm gonna gold. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Right, so let's go back to my board. Alright, I'm gonna go there. What dice? Oh, I do have this card, so I can make it more. I can make it higher, which means I can still research. Yes, I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna come over here. I've got this one. So I've got a 10. But I've got to make it a colour. If I make it a 10 red, bring it back to the tech tree. Look, 10 red. If I had 2 gold, which I don't have, but if I did, I'd be able to push up twice. But I've got more than 8, so that's still good. So I gain 2 coins and 2 coins, and push that up. The next rest, I get 2 records. That's pretty good. Happy with that. I'm out of dice now, so that's my next turn is going to be the rest. His turn is the rest because he's got 3 blues. So he draws from the bottom of the deck. Alright, and it's that card. So let's see. Boom. Alright, he's got a heart down a neutral translator is going to come out. This guy, unless he's already out there. He is. That's going to be her. Unless she's already, she's not. Cool. So she comes over here. This card goes here. And then when they influence, oh well. He's got 3 blues on his board, so he takes the top one. Boom. And then we would do that, and then we would do that, but there's nothing there. So that's it. Alright, and then we finish his rest. He did the bottom. Right, he's got up, that goes up. Boom. And then he gets this guy. Boom. Another retired translator. Now, I don't remember. It's one of those things I forget. Is there another round? Does that end the game? I went first, so it's either one more round for both of us, or maybe, I don't know. Let's find out. End game. The game's triggered when all 4 Kalash cards have been revealed. At this point, the current round is continued, and then there's a final round. Yep. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yep, cool. So, I got one more turn. What am I going to do with it? look at the board. Right. Hang on. I just need to kind of blow my nose. So. Alright, I'm back. One more turn. Let's see what happens. One more turn. What do I want to do? Alright, I'm back. I've got a dice, so I have to rest. But that's not bad because I'll get stuff out of it. That's cool. Alright, so towards the bottom of the deck. Let's see, he moves 1, 2, goes there. That goes there because there is space for it. And then we start doing my income. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Right, cool. Red. So, actually, red. I get 2 workers of any colour, and because it's the end of the game, makes no damn difference. So, I'll take any 2. Alright, next up is yellow. Oh, cool. I can get rid of a white or... And at this point in the game, it doesn't matter. Gaining a coloured dice is the same as losing a white dice, so I'll just get rid of this white one. Next up is... Oh, I gain a white one because... Oh, that's not... sorry, there we are. Because I use this card, I'm getting a white dice, so that's annoying. But next up is green. Green gets me, if I spend a gold, which I don't have, oh well. If I'd used orange somewhere, then I could have got a gold and then spent that to push something up. But oh well, I didn't do that. So, back to my board. Again, a white worker. Boom. Draw based on my red tech. My blue tech, sorry. 5, I draw 5 dice. Oh, that was meant to go in my back. And then... Oh, there's an orange dice. Not that it matters now. Boom, boom. Oh, hang on. Doesn't really matter, but I'll show you. That's the dice I got. And let's see. Boom. And then done that. This one. Right, I'm going to train a worker to get rid of the white. Boom. And that's it. Cool. So I get rid of the workers. The dice go back in my bag. And there you go to my hand. There we go, back to him. Gone. I should have cleaned this up. He rested last turn, so that's not right. They shouldn't still be there. Alright, so shuffle this up. Boom. Alright. Yes, I'm doing the right thing. Cool. 1, 2. Are there 3 there? Yes, there are. So he wants to translate a Persian scroll. There are no Persian ones there. Syriac? No. Chinese? No. Sanskrit? Yes. Okay, so Sanskrit orange. Boom. Where is the thing I'm looking for? House of Wisdom. There we go. Sanskrit orange. So he wants to translate this one. Sanskrit from orange. So, taking this. Looking back at his thing. He wants to put 1 gold down somewhere. Boom. Someone, one of his translators that speaks Sanskrit. So, no. None of his ones do. So he looks for my ones. do any of mine. It's big scans. No, they don't. So he's put any of one of his. He puts it there. And yeah. Cool. And then he tucks this under his thing under the Sanskrit. Come on, get under there. Boom. And that's it. Boom. That's it. End of the game. So now we see how well we did. And I'll open up the scoring app. Boom. This is Scholars AI. Oh, cool. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I just want to put my name in. All right. First thing we score is the dice sum. So, boom. I'll look at my dice. Drop one. Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dice there. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4. Gives me a total of 3. He is here. Boom. He's on 3. Oh, so we drew. What happens there? I don't know. Rulebook. I assume we both get the points. End game for dice. The lowest dice not place. Multipliers have an equal dice sum. They still place their markers on the banner, filling the lowest space first, but they share the victory point. Okay. So, at the board, this little, can you see that? Very small for me. I think you can see that. So, where's his marker thing? Where's my one? There. Boom. Alright, so if I had more, we'd go like that. If there's 3 players, then you rank them and you get the points. So we both got the same amount, so we both got 0 points for that. So that's that. 50 points on retired translators. Okay, so I got where's boom 3, 5, 8. I got 11 points for that. He got a lot more than that. He's got this whole stack. Alright. 2, 6, 8. Hang on. 12 plus 8. Yeah, I got 20. It's not. Okay. 20. I can make up for that in other categories. Boom. Did I? Yes, I did. Alright. Guilds and Caliph cards. Right, okay. So, where am I looking for? There we go. So, whoever's got the most here gets 1 point, whoever's got the most here gets 2 points, and whoever's got the most here gets 3 points. So, he gets 1 point for that. And then we look at all of the points listed on these cards. So I get 1 for that one. He gets a lot more than that. 3, 6, 9, 12. Ugh. Gives him a total of 13 there. Cool. Research. So we look at the text. Alright. So, scores. Okay, so, got 1, 2. Both was 1 point. So, boom. This up. That's worth 2. That's worth 2. So another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. So I did better there. I got a total of 6 points for that. And scrolls. This is the most complicated thing. I'll do his ones first. There we go. Okay, so it's got one Chinese scroll. That's worth a flat 7 points. I've lost this one by heaps. Alright, he's got 1, 2, 3 Sanskrit scrolls, which are worth 1 point for every 2 retired translators. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So half of that is 4. 4 times 3 is another 12. 2 to 19. Alright. Persian ones are worth 1 for every. Now, how does that work? Yeah, 1 for every translator still out there. So let's see, full screen. There. Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times the 2 scrolls. That's another 12 points for him. 2. I've done really badly. And then the Sanskrit is worth 1 for every 2 influence in the houses. He's got 2 in here, so that's 1 point. Cool. Alright, now let's look at my ones. I did really badly. Alright, I got a flat 3, 6, 3, 5, 9 points for that. Alright, and then I don't have any gold. Oh no, yes I do, yes. So every 2 coins I've got gets me gold. Boom. So I've got trading 4 points with 2 gold. And then every 2 gold is worth 1 point. So I get 1 point. And I've got less than 6 whites, so I don't lose that 3. Alright, I get, where's my yellow 10? I've got 3 there. So it's not 4. Okay, so I don't get anything for that. My red is at 4. So it's between 4 and 6, so I get 2 points for that. 1, 2. I did really, really badly. I've done better than this before. Alright, so I got 30 points and he got 65. More than double. That's really, really, really bad. But that's alright. Hopefully I explained it well and you got an idea of how to play it, because it is a good game. It is the second of the South Tigris trilogy, for those that don't know. There is the, the Wayfarers of the South Tigris, which I've got. This is the Scholars of the South Tigris, and then there's the Adventures of the South Tigris, which I don't have yet. And I've also got all the West Kingdom games, which are behind here. Can you see that? Boom. I'll bring it forward a bit. Architects, Paladins, and Viscounts of the West Kingdom. Look. Role-player adventures. Cool, that's it. Alright, so, we're done. I don't know what I'm going to play next. I'll figure that out at some point. Maybe Anno 1800. I was thinking of that this morning. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I do want to do Fate of the Fellowship at some point. So maybe I'll do that next. I don't know. I figured out how to do a full table of stuff. So I think I could probably do Fellowship. I think that would work. But we'll see. Hope that was entertaining, if not educational. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Thanks for watching. If you did, bye.